Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at ARC Trooper Echo from the new Clone Wars line, the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm line. Great wave of figures. I was so shocked to find these in the store. In fact, I don't think I've ever found an exclusive in the store. I mean, this was like a first for me. I was so happy. And in fact, this was the last Echo, so I practically jumped on this one. But they had Anakin and Obi-Wan, and they had Hawk. Really, really happy to find these. Cool packaging. I mean, retro style packaging. Got the rangefinder incorporated into the card, which I think is brilliant. And the little fin that goes up the helmet, that's your hook. Another brilliant idea. Love that. And through the window, you can see Echo. Comes with a ton of accessories. Comes with a removable helmet, which I think is awesome. Comes with a DC-15S, a DC-15A, and a couple of DC-17 blaster pistols. And you've got a cool picture of Echo there on the side. And on that half of the round bubble, you got the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm logo there. And on the back of the card, you got the Lucasfilm timeline and just a short little thing that they wrote here that just says, commemorate the first 50 years of Lucasfilm with figures inspired by Star Wars, The Clone Wars. And down here, you have a whole bunch of stuff that no one's ever going to read. And on the bottom, barcode, more stuff that no one's ever going to read. I'm going to get Echo open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so I got Echo open, and wow, I'm just blown away already. This face is incredible. I'm impressed. They did a nice job on this face sculpt. That is practically a dead ringer for Tamara Morrison. I mean, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, skin tone is good. The hair, I mean, that's pretty much Echo's hairdo. I mean, wow, looks really good. That's what the back looks like. You know, just more texture in there, but wow. That's nice. They did a nice job on that. I think the double pauldron's pretty cool, the blue and like a dark gray. In fact, the blue and the gray and the black in contrast with the white. I mean, everything looks so good on this figure. I think the handprint looks nice. This ammo pouch up here. Nice belt. So the belt is a separate piece. The belt will move freely, which is kind of nice. And if you want to go legs out, this part, this pouch, and this holster will kind of move with the leg, which is a nice idea. But the arms look good. The stripe is nice and clean. The elbow pad is the soft, softer elbow pad. It's a little more rubbery. I think this gauntlet looks good. It's nice that they painted that. That looks fabulous right there. Super clean on those colors. That's what the inside of the gauntlet looks like. Some white and with the blue. Got a nice blue little armor plate on the back of his hand. And then this arm is a little more plain. Same thing, nice blue stripe, very clean. This gauntlet just has some nice sculpt there. Looks really good. Man, what a good looking figure. The backpack is just killer backpack. Now this is fixed, or at least I can't get it off. I'm not going to pull too hard. It feels like it's glued. But man, what a good looking backpack. I mean, just beautiful sculpt in there. The color, the dark gray with the black. I mean, just looks really, really good. Straps on the back of his belt. Really nice texture. Got some more pouches. Got this thing right here that we see on every trooper. Got some holsters for his DC-17s, which are currently in the holster. I'll get them out in a minute. So this comma is a soft plastic. And it sort of gets in the way with legs out. But it does flex. I mean, it is soft, but it's nice. I mean, I like it. Kind of like the cloth commas better, like on Rex and Bly. But this looks great, with the black pinstripe around the white and then white and black on this side with the blue. I mean, it looks really, really good. That's what the back of the thighs look like. And that's what the front thighs look like, just white clone armor. The knee pads, so this is the new clone, nice rubbery knee pad this time. Shin armor, love that with the blue and the gray, just awesome. This is nice back here. Shoes, got some nice gray on top of the feet. What a good looking figure. I am totally blown away at this. I mean, it's an instant favorite. Yeah, good job, Hasbro. And as far as scale, Here he is next to Rex. He is a smidge taller, just a little bit taller, and with the helmets on, the helmet sticks up maybe 1/8 of an inch taller. I'm not sure where the added height is. I want to say it's in here somewhere, but he's just a smidge taller than Rex. And here's how he scales with Obi-Wan and Anakin. So as you can see, Anakin is a little bit taller, but he looks so good with those two. Love that. And here's how he scales with Hawk. So Hawk's a little bit taller. Now, if you put the helmet on Echo, they're pretty close, but that's what they look like together. And again, the blue and white, just awesome. Okay, so back to Echo. Let's take a look at articulation. So just like all of them, the head can turn side to side. He's got some pretty nice tilt. He can look down that much, but he can't really look up too much. The hair sculpt hits the back of the neck a little bit. So yeah, that's all you really get in the way of up. And he's got a little bit of forward and back at the neck as well. The arms get up to there, and they can rotate all the way around. He has a really nice butterfly joint tucked up in there. I mean, these pauldrons are pretty solid, but you know, you can see it. It's nice. He's got a single jointed elbow that gets past 90, and you have to be mindful of this rubber pad right there. It gets pinched and it can deform over time and possibly split, so be careful with that. He's got a swivel at the elbow, got a swivel at the wrist. You've got an up and down hinge on the right and a side to side hinge on the left, but really all you get is in because this armor hits that armor. He's got a swivel at the waist. He's got not much crunch. The armor runs into the belt. He's got some pretty good back though, and you've got some pretty good side to side tilt as well. He has an upper thigh swivel. And if you rotate the legs out, the legs get up to there. The belt kind of bunches up and stops it, but that's what you got. The legs go out that far. They only go back about that much. I can flip this comma up. You can see he has a single knee that gets up to there. And once again, this is the soft rubbery knee pad, and the back gets pinched. So be careful with that. He's got a swivel at the knee. The feet go down that far. They go up that far. And you've got some swivel at the ankle. And very similar to Obi-Wan, this figure has some really nice weight to it. So you can just plop him down and he stays put. And as far as accessories, there's the DC-17 blaster pistol, and he comes with a pair of them. They're both identical, got some really nice detail in there. There's no paint, but it's a good looking blaster. That's what the other side looks like. It's just more the same, but yeah, I like those a lot. And there's the DC-15S, the Carbine, or Carbine, whichever one you say. It's just cast in black. There's no paint. It's a good-looking sculpt, though. Got some nice detail in there. That's what the other side looks like. And this one is a little bit flexible, but it's a good-looking blaster. And there's the DC-15A, the heavy blaster rifle. Again, cast in black. There's no paint, but really, really nice detail. It's a good-looking blaster. It's an iconic clone blaster. It looks good. I like it. So let's see how Echo holds his weapons. So the right hand has the trigger finger. Let's try the DC-17 in the right. Trigger finger. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's beautiful. I love that, and it's pretty stable. He holds that very well. Now on the left, just like so many, there is no trigger finger. So if you want to dual wield his blasters, it's going to look kind of funny. And man, the fingers on the left are they're like rock. Man, can't get this thing in there. So one thing I've found, I've got some bonus material down here on his thumb, got some extra plastic. That is creating a problem. Okay, I managed to get that in there, and it looks kind of silly. That's what you got. There's no trigger finger, so the pistol just kind of sits there. His fingers just kind of wrap around the grip. I mean, it's super tight. It's not coming out, but I don't know. You know, for two pistols, I really wish they'd put a trigger finger on both. Now, something that I did with Rex is I took a very sharp blade, a brand new blade, and split between the index finger and the middle finger, and sort of bent the index finger out and sort of created my own trigger finger on Rex, and it was much better. So, you know, you may consider trying that. So let's see how the DC-17s go in the holsters. So these just drop right in, and it's nice they have a little added bit there for the trigger guard. That's kind of cool. And on the left side, just same thing, just drops right in. And yeah, they sit in there really nice, and they look really good holstered. And as far as the DC-15S, let's see how that goes in. Pretty well, yeah, super tight, I like it. Very snug, Trigger finger goes to the trigger, not quite, well, yeah, it goes through the trigger guard. It's not bad. Yeah, that looks good. You can sort of bend the wrist up, have him firing from the hip, or straight out like that. Pretty good look. Yeah, he holds that very well in one hand. And as far as two-handed aiming, yeah, that works pretty well. I think this butterfly joint really helps. He's got great articulation in his elbows. The wrist hinge works well, and I think that's a really good look. From the front, it's not terrible. I mean, you can sort of get the rifle close to his body, but yeah, it's not bad, but it's so good from the side though. And from that side, it looks really nice. And let's take a look at the DC-15A. So this thing is super wobbly. The shape of his hand and the shape of the grip, it doesn't quite jive together. That is super loose in one hand. The trigger finger doesn't get anywhere near the trigger, but yeah, it is what it is. But for two-handed aiming, that's much better. It's a lot more stable. The stock is pretty much right where it should be. I mean, this is great. And again, I think the butterfly joint really helps getting the arm in, the wrist hinge, and the really good elbows really help get that rifle up there. I mean, that looks really good from the side. From the front, once again, I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible at all. But from the side, that really, really looks good. Yeah, that's a good look right there. And let's take a look at the last accessory that he comes with, and that is his helmet. And I just have it sitting on my pinky, as you can see. Boy, the paint is super clean, man. The visor looks good. I think these lines are pretty symmetrical. The paint in here is very clean. These little silver bits are dang near perfect. I think the grill looks really nice. Spinning around a little bit. Got some paint back here. Nice sculpt. Some more paint back here looks really good. The fin looks nice, that little blue. I mean, this is such a beautiful blue color. I just love that shade of blue. I mean, it's so nice. And the rangefinder can be moved up and down, which is always nice to see. And it is a little bit flexible, so be careful, but it's not as bad as some. And let's see how the helmet goes on. Yeah, nice little pop. That goes on really nice. I love that. And let's see about range of motion. Still got nice side to side. Still have some really good down. Yeah, still not much in the way of up. The tilt is not really affected too much. Wow. Yeah, that works well. That's a good looking helmet, man. What an awesome figure. I love this. So does the nose get smashed in there? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't come in too much contact with the inside of the helmet, which is always a good thing, as I've heard stories of people, they'll have their helmets on their figures for a long time. They pull the helmet off and the nose is deformed. So, but this one, it's not bad. The nose is not smashed in there at all. So that's good. And let's see how the helmet comes off. Oh yeah, it comes off so easy. Yeah, that's nice. You don't have to pull and possibly break his neck. Yeah, that's really good. So in closing, I have no complaints about this figure. I mean, this is an awesome, awesome figure. This face sculpt is hard to beat. I mean, this is one of the best ones they've done for a clone. I mean, that is pretty much spot on for Tamira Morrison. The pauldron up here looks really good. And again, it's a little bit squishy, but again, it's kind of solid at the same time, which is nice. The handprint is cool. This ammo pouch is nice. The gray, the blue, the white, the black just all look so good together. And it's such a nice shade of blue too. I mean, just a beautiful blue. But nice sculpt on this gauntlet. Nice paint. Nice sculpt over here. Beautiful sculpt on the belt. Really nice texture in here. It's nice that they made the belt a separate piece so it can move. It sort of moves with the legs, which is always a plus. Got some nice detail in the pouches. Holsters look good. And again, this belt back here is really, really nice. The backpack, A+ on this backpack. I love that. And the legs look good. I mean, this blue and gray in contrast with the white is just killer. I absolutely love that. And he looks really good with his helmet. I mean, that is a really, really nice helmet. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I was able to snag this one, and I snagged the last one at the store. I mean, they're supposed to be getting more in, but I was pretty pleased to see this out in the wild. But please comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on ARC Trooper Echo. I, for one, love this guy. And if you like videos like this, please consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing to the channel and smacking that little notification bell. I'd certainly appreciate it. And again, I just thank y'all for watching, as always, and we'll just see you guys next time.